The right words can help you win arguments while also building trust and credibility. Today, we're sharing 30 powerful words that will help you win arguments and gain trust so you can communicate with confidence and persuasion. Let's get started. Understand. Meaning. To grasp the meaning, significance, or importance of something. In a sentence, I understand how you feel, and I want to help. Why it's important. Acknowledging someone's perspective fosters empathy and reassures them that their thoughts and feelings matter. Appreciate. Meaning. To recognize and value the efforts or qualities of someone or something. In a sentence, I really appreciate your hard work on this project. Why it's important. Expressing appreciation makes people feel valued and respected, strengthening relationships and trust. Reliable. Meaning. Dependable and trustworthy in fulfilling commitments. In a sentence, you can always count on me to be reliable and get things done. Why it's important. Being seen as reliable reassures others that they can trust you to follow through on your promises. Honest. Meaning. Being truthful and sincere in speech and actions. In a sentence, I want to be honest with you about what happened. Why it's important. Honesty is a fundamental pillar of trust. When people know you speak the truth, they feel safe confiding in you. Support. Meaning. To provide help, encouragement, or assistance. In a sentence, I'm here to support you in any way I can. Why it's important. Offering support reassures others that they are not alone, creating a stronger and more trusting bond. Committed. Meaning. Dedicated and loyal to a cause or person. In a sentence, I am committed to making this project a success. Why it builds trust. It reassures others that you are reliable and devoted to your promises. Transparent. Meaning. Open and honest about thoughts, intentions, or actions. In a sentence, I want to be transparent about our goals and challenges. Why it builds trust. Transparency fosters credibility and strengthens relationships. Considerate. Meaning. Thoughtful and mindful of others' feelings or needs. In a sentence, I will be considerate of your time and schedule. Why it builds trust. Demonstrating empathy makes people feel valued and respected. Dependable. Meaning. Capable of being trusted or relied upon. In a sentence, you can count on me, I'm dependable. Why it builds trust. People trust those who consistently follow through on commitments. Genuine. Meaning. Sincere and authentic in communication or actions. In a sentence, I genuinely appreciate your efforts on this project. Why it builds trust. Authenticity strengthens personal and professional bonds. You. Meaning. Refers directly to the listener or audience. In a sentence, you have the power to change the outcome. Why it's effective. Using you makes the message personal and directly engages the listener, making them feel involved. Imagine. Meaning. Encourages someone to visualize a scenario. In a sentence, imagine how much better your life could be with this simple change. Why it's effective. It activates the listener's imagination, making your argument more vivid and emotionally compelling. Because. Meaning. Provides a reason or justification. In a sentence, this method works because it is backed by science. Why it's effective. Studies show that people are more likely to agree with an argument when they are given a reason, even if it's a simple one. Proven. Meaning. Demonstrated to be true or effective. In a sentence, this strategy is proven to increase productivity. Why it's effective. Adds credibility to your statements, making them sound more authoritative and trustworthy. Now. Meaning. Emphasizes urgency and immediate action. In a sentence, now is the time to take control of your future. Why it's effective. Creates a sense of urgency, prompting people to act instead of delaying decisions. Certain. Meaning. Free from doubt or hesitation. In a sentence, I am certain this approach will lead to success. Why it's persuasive. It expresses confidence and leaves no room for uncertainty. Undeniable. Meaning. Impossible to dispute or refute. In a sentence, the benefits of this plan are undeniable. Why it's persuasive. It strengthens your argument by eliminating doubt. Efficient. Meaning. Achieving maximum productivity with minimal effort. In a sentence, this new system is far more efficient than the old one. Why it's persuasive. It appeals to logic and practicality, making your point more compelling. Essential. Meaning, absolutely necessary or crucial. In a sentence, clear communication is essential for teamwork. Why it's persuasive, it emphasizes importance, making the listener see it as a priority. Unmatched. Meaning, having no equal or superior. In a sentence, our customer service is unmatched in the industry. Why it's persuasive, it suggests superiority, making your claim stand out. Understand. Meaning, acknowledges the other person's feelings or perspective. In a sentence, I understand why this is frustrating for you. Why it's effective, it shows empathy, making the other person feel heard and validated. Appreciate. Meaning, expresses gratitude or recognition of the other person's effort or viewpoint. In a sentence, I appreciate you sharing your perspective with me. Why it's effective, it diffuses defensiveness and promotes mutual respect. Agree. Meaning, highlights common ground, even in disagreement. In a sentence, I agree that this situation needs a resolution. Why it's effective, finding commonality helps shift the focus from conflict to solutions. Concern. Meaning, frames an issue in a neutral and constructive way. In a sentence, my concern is making sure we find a fair solution. Why it's effective, it keeps the discussion focused on problem solving rather than blame. Together. Meaning, emphasizes teamwork and collaboration. In a sentence, let's work together to figure this out. Why it's effective, it reinforces a shared goal, reducing tension and fostering cooperation. Respect. Meaning, acknowledging the value of another person's opinion or feelings. In a sentence, I respect your perspective, and I'd like to find common ground. Why it de-escalates, it reassures the other person that their viewpoint is being considered. Perspective. Meaning, a way of looking at a situation from different angles. In a sentence, I see your perspective, and I appreciate you sharing it with me. Why it de-escalates, it encourages empathy and understanding instead of conflict. Consider. Meaning, to think about something carefully before responding. In a sentence, let's take a moment to consider all sides before making a decision. Why it de-escalates, it slows down the conversation and allows for thoughtful responses rather than reactive ones. Solution. Meaning, a way to resolve a problem or disagreement. In a sentence, rather than focus on the problem, let's work toward a solution together. Why it de-escalates, it shifts the focus from conflict to resolution. Calm. Meaning, a state of peace and composure. In a sentence, let's take a deep breath and stay calm while we work this out. Why it de-escalates, it encourages a composed approach to resolving disagreements. Quick tip, arguments escalate when emotions take over. Using thoughtful language can keep discussions productive and prevent unnecessary tension.